So we were nearly late tonight, Neil, doing this, getting ready to record our podcast because we were sorting Tony out in Canada. She's having a dilemma.
Who is not listening to the podcast, by the way, by the sounds of it. She had to ask the name of it today. After 11 weeks, might I add.
Yeah, shaming little Tony. We are
Little Tony, is that her nickname?
thousands of miles away, and she messaged us to say, I need some help with designing my table. What the hell is that all about?
Well, she knows we've got good taste.
Yeah, well, anyway, my name's Richard Wilnes.
My name's Neil Wilnes.
And welcome to the Wilnes Way.
I'm so proud.
Now, talking of being nearly late, that is a pet hate of mine.
Oh, I know where this is going.
It is an absolute pet hate of mine being late.
It is.
And I don't know what everybody listening, no matter who's listening, what you feel about people who are late. I detest it. I'm not late. I'm not late unless there's a real good reason. And if I'm going to be late, I let people know.
Well, in fairness, you set off with good time anywhere we're going.
Because it's called being an adult and being organised.
Yes. Well, being an adult is an important thing in this particular scenario.
Yeah.
Because there's been an experience of lateness today that has really tickled your pickle.
It's done more than tickle my pickle.
It's boiled your pickle.
For those of you who don't know, we have a business. We have a couple of cafes.
The K-Cole, check it out.
Yeah, the K-Cole, K-Cole Insta on Instagram. And we actually work in the cafes and we are always on time. I will not accept lateness. And if people are late, what do we do?
Well...
Okay, then what do I do?
Well, I was going to say rephrase that because we don't do the same thing.
Right.
I am a little more relaxed when it comes to managing and running the particular shop that I am involved with. Richard runs a very tight ship.
I don't know. I just don't accept lateness.
Are you denying that you don't run a tight ship?
If people are cracking on and they all know what they're doing, I am more than happy for everyone to do what they're doing. And I am very...
Well, hang on a second. You're dancing around answering that question. It's a very simple question. Do you or do you not run a tight ship?
Right.
This is still dancing around. Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
You do run a tight ship.
I do. But I never, ever ask anybody to do anything I wouldn't do.
No.
If there's a mess, I'll clean it up. But then I expect other people to clean it up.
Yes.
If I'm on time every day, I expect the staff to be on time every day. Because at the end of the day, they get a wage. And we pay them a wage for being there on time.
Yes.
So,
from an employer perspective, it is slightly different to an employee perspective. There are other roles to our job. Doing the shopping on the daytime, going to suppliers, other things that take our time outside of what would be a normal 9 to 5 or 9:15 to 5:15 job that end up being a reason why we may be later to work.
Well, we're not late because we've already started.
Well,
because
we
obviously,
start.
I mean, when you rock in at 11:30, and everybody else is there for 9:15, you have been out doing other things.
Over to Bradford.
Yes.
Out to Morrison.
So, yes, exactly. All the supermarkets are available. If you'd like to sponsor us, we will tag you in there. Yes.
We don't need sponsoring by
Anyway, while we're talking about work, there is a couple of things that, while you're saying whatever my pickled this week, what did you say it did?
Well, there was tickling your pickle and boiling your pickle, so it could depend on which kind of...
yeah, we should tickle my pickle, but we'll go on boiling my pickle.
Whoa, right, we made it at least 5 minutes into a podcast.
It's been one of those days today, Neil. Every time I've looked at you, you've been bent over a bin or bent over the sink or something, and arse up in air. And yeah. It's been one of those days, so right.
Oh my God, I think I'm actually blushing.
I don't know. I mean,
I do actually think I'm blushing.
You are.
I feel harassed.
Blushing.
I actually feel harassed.
Well, I feel like a sexual awakening's happened today with you. It's like, ooh.
Listen, darling, you were sexually awakened 12 or 13 years ago.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, it took you a few years to get there then.
I had to warm up.
But we're talking about work now. Yeah,
are we?
Yeah. Never mind you with your ass
Me
up in the
tickling your pickle.
Yeah. Do you know, there's been a couple of things this week which really, really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. And I haven't swore yet because I'm going to mention a young man who actually, listens to it, but then his mum vets it, and I don't want to swear until he's listened to that bit, and then I can
Do we
just
need
let
to be
rip.
PG?
Only until I've said his name, and then he doesn't have to listen after that. After that, who gives a fuck? Right. Anyway, we have a fridge at work, a tall fridge, and we have fridge magnets on it. Lots of fridge magnets on it.
Sorry, when it was tall and fridge, I wondered where you were going for it.
I'm not talking about the 3 words that describe you again. Okay. Oh, that was snorting off. He wasn't frigid today with his ass up in the air anyway. It made me smile.
Right, so
anyway,
this is definitely not a PG moment.
Oh, she can cut it out and just listen to this bit.
Sorry, Natalie. You got your work out on this one.
So, we have fridge magnets, and they're all just staff fridge magnets of where they've been around the world and everything. And every time someone goes, it's a bit of a tradition now. You bring it and you put it on, and customer...
Well, we've made it a thing, haven't we? It's a thing now at work that every time someone goes away, we need a magnet to go on the fridge.
And customers actually stand and look at all the magnets and everything, and been there, and they sort of like them. People take them off to play with. Leave them alone. Get your dirty, grubby hands off our fridge magnets. They take them off and they give them to their kids, and their kids snap them, play with them, do what they want with them, because they think, who cares? It's only a fridge magnet. We care.
Well, not only is it because there are memories involved of, being away on that holiday, but also the fact that the member of staff
has taken the time
to get it and bring it back and put it on the fridge, to be involved and part of the fridge magnet collection is
Mafia. Fridge magnet mafia. We are.
Oh, this is Magnet Mafia.
Aren't we? If we see people playing with it, it's like, put that back. Anyway, so I was looking at them, and I was noticing, obviously, as you're all aware, me and Neil have been to all the Disney parks, and I noticed there was only 4 Disney fridge magnets up there, and I'm thinking, well, where have all the others gone? And someone had tea-leafed the California Disney and the Paris Disneyland, and they'd taken them. There was nowhere. They'd stole them. There wasn't under the fridge. I looked, and I thought as it dropped off, someone's kicked it under. No, someone has nicked them. So
I just think that's why.
Well, listen, Neil, the steel teapots. We get teapots stolen, and go on, tell other people what they'd stolen from the cafe before.
We've had a full sugar bowl
with sugar in
with
it,
sugar cubes in, stolen. Not only would that make a mess of your real nice Louis Vuitton handbag with all the granules in the bottom, but why?
Yeah. Why? Just say, I've no sugar at home. Could you please take some sugar? Yes, you can. Anyway.
Really?
So.
Really?
Henry and his sister Ava.
You're dancing about that one as well, aren't you? Go on, move on.
Henry and his sister Ava and his mum and auntie have all been to Paris, and they went to Disney, and they absolutely loved it, and they fetched us a fridge magnet back, and it's the same one as we got stolen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually fetched back the one that was stolen. I did ask them if they'd stolen it.
Yeah, up yours, thieves.
yeah. So Henry, I would like to say thank you very much for that fridge magnet. We all at work appreciate it because it's back.
The Thompson family.
Yes, the Thompson family. So, Henry, thank you. Ava, yes, but Henry brought it in, so I'm thanking Henry. Now, the other thing that happened this week in the cafe is...
There's more?
Yeah, wait till you hear this one. I want to know everyone's opinion on taking your own food to a cafe. I went to take an order, and this lady says to me, is there any chance I can have a fork? I said, oh, yeah, bring it out with the panini. She says, no, I need one for me. And I goes, are you sharing? Are you sharing the panini? Because I thought, do they want 2 plates? So what they want? And she says, no, I brought a salad from Morrison's. I'm going to eat that. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Don't get where brain doesn't connect with, I'm going to a place that is serving food for me to purchase. A business that is making food to sell.
An independent business at that.
Yeah. I don't understand. Fair enough, we don't sell salads, but there's enough on a menu to please the majority of people out there. I just don't get it where here doesn't link with here when it's like, I've brought my own food to a cafe.
Yeah. Well, it's like going
Do you take your own burger to McDonald's?
I was just going to say, it's like going to McDonald's with a Burger King box and saying, I'm going to eat this in here because my friends are buying McDonald's, but I've got Burger King. Is
I
that
went
okay?
to Starbucks the other day, actually. Went to Starbucks, sat down. I didn't order a coffee because I brought my own.
Yeah. Oh, well, we had that as well. We had, a guy came in with his wife and 2 kids, and they'd been elsewhere, and he came in, he sat down with a coffee in a coffee cup from somewhere else, and I went over and I just said to him, well, when he was coming in, I actually said, you can't bring that in here.
I know. Well, I saw you because he was like,
yeah. Because at first I did the gentle, sort of joking about it. Oh, you got coffee from somewhere else. You can't bring that in here. And then he sat down at the table, popped it on the table, and I went over. And because Neil, he knows how to push my buttons. Neil does. He knows how to wind me up to actually bite. And he goes, "Thinks you're joking? Look at him. He's sat there with his coffee cup."
I think you'll find what I actually said to you was, I can't believe that man laughed at you when you said that, darling.
So I just went over and I just said to him, yes, exactly. That's what it is. Yeah. So I went over and I actually said to him, I'm being serious. You can't drink that in here. We serve coffee. He says, oh, well, can I have one of your cups? I'll just pour it in that.
I mean, we could do another midweek special on the ridiculous suggestions, or I'll give you one. Okay,
yeah,
I'll give you this for free. I was stood behind the counter, on the drinks. Katie or Emma was on food next to me, and this man came in, and he was like, "Oh, can I please use your toilet?" And obviously, we only have the one. When you've got a very busy cafe and you've got all your customers wanting to use the toilet and staff, it's not the best thing to be offering your toilet facilities out to the general public who are just walking by. Okay, so we don't allow people that aren't customers to use our one bathroom. Unless
they are pregnant
ladies,
a child,
children that can't hold it.
Yes,
there are
or elderly,
exceptions to the rule, of course. But if you're a 50-plus man
capable,
that's coming, completely capable, to me, this gentleman was just coming in because he couldn't be bothered to go somewhere else to the toilet. He came in and we said, I'm sorry, it's for customers only. And he said, oh, well, I'm coming in tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Yeah. And he never did. Yeah.
But beside the point, why tell me you're coming in tomorrow when you want to use the toilet today?
Well, what about the lady who came in and she says, we're shopping in the arcade and they're in the toilet. She says, can I use your toilet? And I said, no, it's for customers only. Sorry, love. And there is a few people waiting for it. And she just stood there in the middle of the cafe and started shouting at me. Should I just piss here? What do you expect me to do? And I actually, we always tell them where the nearest toilet is.
Which is literally 2 minutes away. It's a 2-minute walk from ours to the main car park of Skipton, where the main public toilets are. It's not far.
If you're touching cloth, you shouldn't have waited that long, should you, till you look for a toilet? If that turtle head's hanging out, you should have waited.
Do not start talking about poo again.
Well, that's what they want to come in for. They want to come in.
Well, they generally do come in, use it, make a mess, and then leave.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's us to clean up the mess.
Exactly. So I don't care what your opinion is on you being able to walk into cafes and use the toilet. No, we do pay for the toilet roll. We do pay for the electricity. We do pay for the water. And we pay for the privilege of letting you sit on our toilet. So no.
But on the flip side of that, there are also other people that are patrons of our cafe, paying customers
we're waiting.
That are paying for a service that get to use the toilet before you.
Yes. It's our throne.
It's their right as a paying customer.
Well. Yes, it is. Yeah. So.
Oh, crikey.
But on a positive note, we've talked about work there. We got some news this week.
Oh, enlighten me.
Katie got engaged.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations to Katie.
We didn't get some news.
We did. She told us. She instantly told us. And all I can say is, well done, Henry. Because if you hadn't proposed to her on that day, whoa. Because we were all waiting, so...
You saved yourself
he did,
a lot of
he did.
injuries.
And she's,
probably.
She's over the moon, bless her.
Of course.
And I'm sure that it's, it's all going to be lovely and everything.
And
but
the ring...
It's fantastic.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, he's done a good job. I should have said she did because she's been in there for the past 6 months trying it on every day.
Well, I do think, it's not so much traditional now for It's there are no necessary rules now or traditions when it comes to engagement rings and this, that, and the other. I know back in the day it was meant to be so many times your wage plus some and all that business. But I think
That
that's
ring
just
was
gone
not
out the
cheap.
window.
It looks amazing.
No, but they chose it together.
Yeah, but I want to tell you a story about that, actually. Saying they chose it together. Katie, when she first sort of started and people we were just getting to know her and everything, and we just sort of said, are you engaged? Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. She told us how long she'd been together. She described her ring to me of what she wanted it to look like. Oh, my God. It is exactly how that girl described it.
But then, there's
You
a
know,
reason
it
why
was
it's
meant to be.
hers.
It was
Yeah,
meant to be. So, congratulations to Katie.
yes,
You
congratulations to them both, Henry and Katie.
Congratulations to Katie. He's done well for himself, that lad.
Oh, don't be mean.
Oh, he has. Look at, yeah.
I mean, she will love you saying that.
Yeah,
I know that.
well,
but I am saying congratulations to you both.
I'm saying congratulations. I'm saying well done, Henry. You are definitely punching. And it isn't the Henry who brought us the feature magnet. Either way, that's two Henrys tonight. Yeah. So he's definitely punching that lad. Is so well done. That's work out of the way for me. So
yeah. Anything else happen this particular
let me calm
week?
down a little bit now.
Well, let you calm down, and I'll tell you about something that happened to me this weekend.
Now,
yes.
I've thought of something else for work.
Oh.
So rarely Neil works at Skipton.
Rarely Neil works. Full stop.
Yes. But Neil was working at Skipton with me, and we was busy, and it was a really good day. And there was me, Katie, and Kat, Koala Cat, engaged Katie, and Neil. And I just sort of said to him, "Oh, what time is it?" And he looked at his watch, and he goes, "I don't know." And I go, "Pardon?" He goes, "I don't know." And I goes, "What do you mean you don't know?" He goes, "Oh, it's me. He's got an iWatch." He says, I've changed it. I've changed it to analog, and I can't really read it." What the actual?
There will be more people out there that are like this.
But why would you change it to analog if you can't read it?
Because it was pretty colours. That's the only reason why.
Have you actually heard this? He changed his watch to pretty colours.
And now I can't use it.
I can't tell the time. What the hell, Neil?
And?
So that getting like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, exactly.
Scooby Snack.
Yeah, so he just changed it because it was pretty.
And
but unfunctional. Well, you snorted then. That's how excited you are about it, yeah.
I can't think of a reason.
Other than it was pretty.
I can't think of a defence. No.
There was no defence. Look at him looking down at it now. What's it on now? Oh.
Well, it's a really weird watch face where the numbers are stretched round the side.
It's got hands, Neil.
Yeah, it does, but I just had to think a little bit harder.
You didn't. You just looked and said, "I don't know what time
Fuck off.
is." I don't know what time it is.
It's now 1/4 to something.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Because the big hand is pointing that way at 90 degrees angle.
I am so...
100 and whatever.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, let's just move on. Go on.
Ugh.
Anyway, sorry, before I interjected, what were you going to tell me?
Before you interjected to make a fool of me.
It was work-related.
It wasn't work-related at all.
I was in around
the only work-related thing about that was it was at work when I was looking at my watch.
Which is rare with me.
I am trying to retire early.
Right, move on. What were you going to tell me?
I was going to tell you what happened at the weekend. Because we have discussed this a few episodes back when I got the dates muddled up about an awards ceremony and panicked because I hadn't got my tuxedo sorted and I hadn't prepared myself properly for being out on the Saturday night. However, that Saturday night was this Saturday night
Last
just gone.
Saturday, yeah.
Last Saturday just gone. And it was the Wharfdale Festival. It's a local theatre district, Wharfdale, that put together this awards ceremony for amateur theatre in our area.
And did you win any awards?
Well, we were nominated for 2.
Right.
One of them was Best Musical for our centenary performance of Shrek.
Right.
And we had 2 nominations, which was Best Cameo, and 2 of our young Fionas from Shrek, Neve and Poppy, they were nominated for Best Cameo. So we, as a society, decided that we would get a table for the children and their parents to come along.
And the committee.
And then some of the committee would fill up the other seats to then be there to accept an award if we were lucky enough to win one. We were up against some real stiff competition. There was loads in our category. I think there was about 9 companies all nominated for their musicals. So we didn't think that we had a great chance of winning something, but we were really pleased that we were nominated because it was the first time that we'd been involved with Wharfdale Festival. What we didn't know is that there are also other awards throughout the evening that the judges just decide amongst themselves, because obviously they come out and watch the performances of the shows that have been submitted as nominations, and they then decide if there are any other categories that you are suitable for and put you into that.
So is that like mystery shop? Do you know they're coming, or
no? We know they're coming because we pay to put ourselves into those categories. So that's how they raise.
So
them.
they put on their best act on the night.
We always
are coming. So if any of you is going to see Skip to Musical Theatre, find out where the judges are coming.
We always put on a good performance, and you know that because you have been to see different nights of our show.
Yeah.
And you have been there for a full week of performance doing front of house. So you know
in 1 minute
that every night is the best night.
Front of house is nothing to do with watching the show.
But you hear the feedback coming out.
Yeah. No, I don't, because I didn't stay till the end. I did my bit and left.
Well, more for you, because you would have heard how much
I did my bit and
night
left.
it was for everyone. So we know they're coming. They watch the show, they go away, and they decide their things. So to cut a long story short, we were there supporting everybody, really keeping our fingers crossed for our young stars that were there that had been nominated. Sadly, we didn't win any of the categories that we were nominated for. However, we did win 2 awards. We won Best Costume.
So you was nominated for Best Costume
for Shrek.
as well.
We weren't nominated for that. They just decided that we would be put into that category amongst other people, and we were the winners.
Right.
So we won Best Costume for Shrek, and we also won Best Young Puppeteer for Poppy, who is Swinging Mick and Swinging Gemma's daughter.
Right.
And she played Gingy, who's the gingerbread puppet, and she got given an award for her puppetry with the puppets as part of that role.
Congratulations to Poppy.
And another weird thing as well, the actual trophy that we won for Best Costume was made by a lady called Nikki Barrett, who...
Where do I know that name from?
Nikki Barrett was in Calendar Girls when I very first joined. Nikki Barrett also sponsored me as Fagin with the jewellery company that she owns.
Yes.
And it was her jewellery company that made the trophy that we won for Best Costume.
Well,
so she was really pleased.
Full circle there.
We won it. And she was part of Shrek. She was in the makeup team as well. So
right. And while you were out with Swinging Mick and Swinging Gemma...
And Poppy, their daughter.
And Offspring Poppy, I received a picture.
Oh, of mine and Mick's wedding?
Yes, I did, yes. I got a picture of the 2 grooms.
I got married this weekend again to Swinging Mick.
Swinging Mick.
Gemma, who is Swinging Mick's wife, was also at the ceremony.
She sent me the picture.
And she was our photographer, clearly.
Yeah, she sent me the picture. So, would you like to elaborate?
I will. So, we were in our Dress Your Best is...
Yeah.
They don't do a black tie theme now, do they? So wear your best means you come in your best outfit.
No matter what it is, yeah.
From Skip to Musical Theatre Company, because we attend a couple of gala weekends, we have what we call our colours. The gentlemen all have matching red waistcoats with the same red bow tie, with the same pocket square, with the same cufflinks. And we wear black shirts with black dinner suits because Skip to Musical Theatre Companies are black and red. So we all wear our colours.
Cut the shit and just get to the wedding.
The ladies wear the black and red. Me and Mick were wearing our colours, so we were wearing identical outfits pretty much out to dinner in a restaurant with Gemma and Poppy before the award ceremony. And someone came over to us and said, "Can I ask what the occasion is?" So we instantly jumped on the joke bandwagon and said that it was mine and Mick's wedding.
Yeah. You never actually told me you said that.
Yeah.
So you cheated on me with Swinging Mick?
No. I just got married. We haven't consummated the marriage yet, might I add.
Yeah.
So there is no...
have you heard this Swinging Mick? Yet. He said yet, Swinging Mick. I picked up on that straight away. So Swinging Mick.
Don't, because he'll be getting all excited.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he is.
Our group chat's going to go off now.
It might... Talking of the group chat. Right. Right. Talking of the group chat and it going off. Neil saw something on either Instagram or TikTok, and he says to me, "Oh my God, I've seen this new thing where people, it's like text, but it's singing." So I never said anything to him, and we're chatting away, and then next minute, ping, I'd actually, with the app, there's lots of apps as well that do this. I put a load of text from the swinging group into the with the app into the machine, and I said, "What sort of music would you want it to do, Neil?" And he says, "Country."
No, I wanted gospel.
Oh, gospel, yeah, and it did us a gospel.
I wanted that whole yeah kind of scenario.
And it did us a gospel.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Song from the text. So all it does is you put your text in, and it plays back the text in song form. So it is quite amusing because the text was, I was driving, Neil was at home, and it ends on, how does it end? What's the last words?
Stop texting me whilst you're driving and make my tea, bitch.
Well, it doesn't say that. It actually says
something along those lines.
Stop texting while you're making my tea, bitch. Yeah, and that's the last of it. Yeah, and it's quite fun if you want to ever go. You can. We just had a bit of a laugh with it, didn't we? With Swinging Mick and Swinging Gemma.
Yeah, we did a couple of our chats in the chat group.
Yeah, and it was fun. So you could try that out this week if you wanted to.
You can guess by the kind of conversations that go on in this group, because the group name is FYI, we're not swingers, we're Disney adults.
Yeah, because that's us two and then the other two. So just the voice you just did there, Neil, just leading on to something else.
Don't.
I was just going to say, you should not be trying to sing gospel at the moment because, go on.
It's blasphemous?
No, because you've to rest your voice.
Well, no and yes.
Oh my God, I thought it was going to be a peaceful freaking week.
No,
go on.
Sorry.
He came home from singing and he'd lost his voice.
Rehearsals on Tuesday night, I went a little bit too far with the shouting side of things and ended up losing some of my voice.
So he's driving home, he rings me and he goes, oh my God. And I'm thinking, what? And he goes, I lost my voice. I thought, the fuck? Oh my God, that loud? And then he came home and explained it just got really hoarse.
No, I'd lost like the lower register of my voice, so I couldn't really sing.
So he was singing like this, rather than like this. Yeah. But you should be resting your voice.
I should, and it taught me a very valuable lesson of controlling your voice, because it is a muscle, it is a tool, and you know.
I'm just laughing, thinking, how important it is to, control your muscle, because it is just a tool.
I thought you were laughing about me saying it was a tool, because I thought you were going to say you're a tool. But
would I say that?
3 words to describe Neil. You're a tool.
Would I say that?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
But yes, it slightly worried me because I do have to be conscious, because there is very little time that I am off stage in the full show, and it's going to be a hard task, because I have to make sure that my voice is looked after and used, because I've got 5 full shows to do, and if I lose my voice on the first night, there's
5 what?
5 shows.
No, what did you say before? What word did you say before that? 5 full shows. What's a full show? 5 full shows?
It's for sure.
He's lost his. Oh, look, he's resting his voice. He's resting his voice. Bless him.
I'm going to wear a sign around my neck.
Yeah. So I've had a couple of texts off your dad this week.
Well, I've had the same texts. I don't know why he's texting us separately.
Yeah, no, it does text us separately, but
we have a group message that my mum removed him from for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know who removed him.
But he does. He makes a lot of things out of wood, and he's got a workshop, and he does wood turning. Is that correct?
Yes,
he does wood turning. And he sent us some really strange looking things. One of them looked like a butt plug. And I said to him, his pride will coming up.
Well,
and
to be fair,
get ready for making some money.
Every time he sends us a picture, usually 9 times out of 10, one of us replies with a smutty comment of, oh my God, what is that?
Some of them look like it. He told me it was a honey dipper.
He does.
Is that the same thing as a butt plug? Just a fancy word for it? Honey dipper? Honey dipper?
Oh.
Yeah? Well, you never know, do you?
I'm trying to think of something with poo, but...
No.
Honey, poo bear honey.
Oh, right, okay.
Then.
Oh, my God, honey dipper. Right. What he sent this week was... I said to him, is that an urn for ashes? And I know it looks like it. I'm not happy with shape. Well, somebody would be if their ashes were in that. It was a beautiful piece of wood, but it looked like a frigging urn.
Well, I think he was sending us the pictures to...
It looks amazing.
Show us the work that he's done, because he is getting good at it.
Yeah,
must admit.
Yeah.
But also the patterns of the wood that he's been using, I think is
stunning.
It's a surprise when you take a block of wood and turn it into something like this, the patterns that come from that are quite impressive. They do look
like an urn.
Yeah.
Or a butt plug.
He's been putting blocks of wood together and sticking them together to make a block of wood to then turn, and that's turned out to be.
Yeah. So if anyone would like an urn or a wooden butt plug, get in touch with us and we'll put you in touch with Neil's dad.
Or a honey dipper.
Honey
we've had a
dipper.
couple of rolling pins from him.
Actually, I do use them.
Tony asked for the honey dippers.
Yeah. They were honey dippers. These ones, what he sent us, did not look like honey dippers. The tall triangle one with a stopper on the end.
I really don't know what my dad has sent you. Because I don't remember seeing that one.
Maybe it was just for me then. Maybe he just said, do you fancy this, Richard?
I'm just trying to think and see if it's anywhere, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's upstairs in my drawer.
Well, probably. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That has just brought a moment to me, right?
As you not care to think of where this is going.
I heard a story today off a member of our staff who were telling me about her neighbour. Do you want to know the story?
Well, enlighten me.
So I won't mention sort of Emma's name in case the neighbour's listening. So,
okay, keep it.
So, keep
secret.
that quiet. Keep that. It's Emma and Steve's. So anyway, they've noticed a new man's on the scene with a neighbour and he keeps popping in and out. Anyway, the other day, apparently, not butch window twitches or anything, but she knew he went in at 9:15, he was there till after 1:15.
Fuck off, not window twitches. She's making notes.
Yeah.
At the time
it gets better, Neil. It gets better. So he came at 9:15. So nobody else in yet.
9:15, Steve.
Yeah.
It's 9:15, they'll come in.
Text to Steve, 9:15, Steve, 8:45. She said she was hanging the washing out.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. Do you know you are down the same street as me?
She found a reason to go outside, and it just so happened that the washing needed putting out.
Yes. So
I bet it was dry.
So she's hanging the dry washing out on the washing line. I think she nearly pegged her fucking fingers when she heard what was coming out that window upstairs. She says, all I could hear was, oh. And I says to her,
did she stub her toe?
Listen, and then she says, and he stayed till 1:00. And I says, you jealous bitch.
How did she know he stayed till 1?
Emma does not window twitch.
So she must have been on a day off then.
Yes, it was. It was a day off. And she was hanging the washing out.
She was hanging out the washing for so many hours.
I bet she was out there like this, missing the line with the pegs, listening to neighbours. I bet she was out there 20 minutes listening. Yep. And she said the window was ajar. She even knew the window was ajar of the neighbours. Right.
That's not curtain twitching. That is outside
stalking
looking through the window.
Stalking.
Yeah. Stalker Emma.
So, and I says to her, you were out there. And so I was taking the mickey out of her saying, how long did it take you to hang the washing out? And I was doing all that.
Come back to that.
And I was actually out there and I was pretending to hang washing and showing her. And she was really laughing. And she says, don't tell anybody. And I said, I promise I won't tell anybody. Well, I didn't promise. I just said I won't tell anybody until the podcast. And I did say that as well.
Well, this is what I was going to say. Have you noticed us
people
losing any particular friends and not talking to us recently?
No, I tell you what I have noticed. People coming and telling us more stories.
Okay, right. Well, that's good then, because I was thinking we might be shooting ourselves in the foot here by doing a podcast and telling the world wide web, anyone who can listen to it, because it's available to anyone.
Listen.
These stories of our friends and family and things like that.
The member of staff who I won't mention, who was stalking her neighbour.
Emma.
We'll have her headphones in, walking to work, listening to this, or watching at home, and she will be giggling her head
Well, we
off.
know because Michelle from Retreat Beauty around the corner from us, check it out, fabulous place. She tells us that she walks to work looking like an idiot because she's out laughing out loud, like lolling all the way to work.
Lolling?
Yeah,
there is,
but this is what I was going to say. Naturally, we've not planned it.
No.
It has just happened
Yep.
that people are starting to get nicknames for people that are watching or listening so that people can relate to who we're talking about. Koala Cat.
Yeah.
Swinging Mick, Swinging Gemma.
Yeah.
Kelsey Trotters.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Sharon, who's
Twitch
not a
Emma.
prostitute. No, Stalker Emma.
I don't know. Stalker, window twitcher.
Stalker Emma's just much... It just runs off the tongue.
Does it?
Yeah.
Stalker Emma. Yeah, she's lovely as Emma. She'd never spy on anybody.
Well, she'd never let you know she was spying on you.
She'd let everybody else know she was spying on.
But she just clearly tell everyone else.
Yeah, she does.
So,
yeah, she's going to kill me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're developing these nicknames for people. We need to keep an eye on whether or not we're losing friends or actually
gaining them.
Friends.
Well, I've had quite a few people say they've been listening and enjoying it and everything. So, but we haven't targeted them yet. That's
we're
why.
not targeting anyone. To be fair, we are just.
It's just in general conversation. That's all it is. So
we have our own stories, but they naturally end up leading into other stories
something
because
else,
our
because
own
we're
stories remind
entwined.
us of other things.
Because we're entwined, because we spend a lot of time at work and we respect our staff enough to not give names out and anything, So anyway, Emma and Stephen, if your neighbours are still at it and everything and you'd like to sort of send us a text and let us know, you can do, and then we can mention it again. Or is there another man on the go? Or, what the hell's going off with that neighbour? We need to know, don't we?
Well, we need weekly updates because it's a weekly podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the noise is shared. It could be, she's polishing.
Please don't do that again.
I'll
start calling you
she's
daddy.
polishing. Oh, you call me daddy this week, and I can't
remember why though.
It's sick of me. Vomit in my mouth. I mean, I don't have a problem when he says to the Furbies, oh, where's daddy? No issue with that whatsoever. No issue with that because I'm here.
Speaking of the Furbies,
go on.
We have another situation to deal with today.
God, we did, yeah. 3
scenarios with the Furbies this week. Actually, there's more. We've had a doggy week this week.
We've had
doggy week.
Okay.
Week.
Yeah, we haven't been dogging anywhere, swinging Mick and Gemma in case you're jealous. Go on.
God. So, dogs went in the groomers this weekend.
They did, yes.
Louis and Ralph went to the groomers. The dogs with the least amount of hair go to the groomers. But we are trying to get them to the groomers because Grace, who owns Ozzy's Hot Dogs down in the arcade that we have, the Keithley shop.
She does not sell hot dogs and burgers, by the way.
No, her groomers is called Ozzy's Hot Dogs because Ozzy is her dog, and when she grooms these dogs, they are
hot dogs.
So they go to the groomers. One reason really is to make sure that their skin is in great condition because they are hairless, but also we're trying to get them used to having their nails cut.
Yes.
Because for some reason, our dogs, Tiffany's not so bad, but Louis and Ralph will not let us go anywhere near their feet.
They refuse. They go, if you go to touch their foot, they curl it up and they... Yeah, it's mine. Get off.
Ralph goes to gnaw you and stuff. But today, we have fabulous neighbours. John and Marjorie are the best neighbours you could have. They love our dogs, 2 pieces. And when the weather is great, like it is at the moment, they don't like the thought of 3 dogs being stuck inside when they are out next door in the garden where the dogs could be enjoying the sunshine, being out in the fresh air. So they will come round to our house, grab the dogs, take them next door and have them for pretty much the majority of the afternoon whilst they're out in the garden doing the gardening or sat with the door open watching telly. So fabulous neighbours. They do a lot for us and we
love them.
Are very, very grateful.
Yes.
I get a call today from John saying that Louis is limping around.
I wish, if you're watching, you can see this limp wrist action off Neil. And if you're not, I'll describe it to you. Limp wrist action.
Yeah. So he's limping around the garden.
And again.
And he's got blood on his foot. Wouldn't let them go anywhere near it. So they tried their best to find out what it was. And then John said he could kind of see a nail being the issue, whether it was snapped off, broken, hanging off, whatever. There was a nail. There was a problem. This has happened with Louis before. Louis has ripped out a nail from its nail bed. We've had to go down to the vets to get it removed. And then obviously it's grown back and we're sorted. It happened again today. Had to go down to the vets. No appointments. Had to get an emergency appointment with the vet, which was very expensive. However,
the vets looked after it.
They know us well because we're there every 4 weeks with Tiffany and her Librela injection for arthritis. So the girls behind the counter know who we are, know our dogs well. And they managed to secure me an appointment with a nurse first so that they could do like a pre-assessment. And the nurse was able to whip it off, treat the foot with some antiseptic and iodine to prevent us having to take up the time for an emergency vet appointment. So they were free for everyone else.
So shout out to those girls.
Yeah, shout out to Airworth Vets. And the nurse is there and the receptionist is there because they do look after us. They looked after us today because rather than it being £100 and odd bill, it ended up being a £30 bill.
Yes. So thank you very much.
Louis is fine. He's recovering. He's dancing around on his foot now.
He's just missing one nail off his feet. So I'm going to ask Trotter Kelsey if she's got one we can stick on. Yeah, what we can stick on for him, bless him. So he's not feeling left out, Anything else then?
Well, and something else related to the dogs, if anyone's interested in dogs out there. Louis and Ralph have been going to the groomers themselves. Louis started off going on his own.
Not on their own. Neil does take them. Yes, they don't actually say, right, I'm off to the spa and I'm going now. See you later, Daddy.
No.
Daddy, see you later. I'm off to the spa.
The plan was to get Louis used to going on his own Once Louis was used to it, we'd introduce Ralph. They would go together. Ralph would get used to it, and then we would introduce Tiffany. Tiffany's been groomed before.
Well, we do her at home, don't we? She's a little chihuahua.
She's not a problem in the bath. She loves it.
Being bathed, yeah.
So Grace came into the shop the other day and was like, I've had a no-show. I had an appointment booked. She's not turned up. She's an elderly lady. Maybe something's gone wrong, but I've got nothing to do now. So I was like, whoa, I'll go get Tiffany. Tiffany hasn't had a bath. The boys were in at the weekend. Let me go get Tiffany. I'll bring her down. I'll live 5 minutes away. Job done. And then at least you're not missing out.
Yep.
You know, you'll have some money for that slot that has been missed. She was really appreciative of it. And we got Tiffany into the groomers, and
she sent us videos. Tiffany was enjoying it. She had a towel around her. She was at a spa. She actually looked like
hair that Grace got off her because we'd asked her to de-shed.
From a tiny chihuahua.
Yeah, she's half the size.
Yeah, but I mean, she just loved it, didn't she? And I said,
she's a doll.
And Grace is like a dog whisperer. Seriously, she is. I mean, she talks like she's on helium, you know, but she's the most upbeat.
But they do say that dogs love that.
Yeah, but oh my God, you can tell she's in the right profession.
Oh,
she definitely is. She does such a good job and everything. And Tiffany looks amazing, and she loved it. And she sends us videos throughout the spa visit. 'Cause it's like a spa in there, and she does look after them. And she did 2 blueberry face masks. I was gonna say,
Ralph and Louis, being a hairless breed, they get bathed first, because obviously before you cut any hair or cut any nails, it's best to get them washed so that there's no bacteria or anything like that might be hanging around. They get mud bathed.
Yeah.
Probably twice.
Blueberry facials.
Blueberry facial. And then they get dried. She creams them up. She does all their ears. She does their nails and everything. Proper spruce up. And they are treated like it's a proper spa. No. I want to go down there.
Yeah, no. I actually said I wanted to go to be wrapped up in a facial.
I need the hair on my back cutting anyway.
We'll have to deal with that later.
I have to wax it off.
Well, I think you've got a little confession before we leave tonight. I think, let's not mention the names of the people, but we got a gift.
We did.
We got a gift.
And I have tried my hardest.
Listen to him. We got a houseplant. And as you can see, you know, behind us, we're really good with greenery. We are really good greenery.
When it's artificial.
Yes. Yes. And we got a lovely houseplant bought for us.
Gemma and Mick.
Swingers. Yep.
They bought us.
The night they came round and thought we were swinging in the hot tub. We've told you all about that, yeah.
Episode 4 or 5, maybe.
They brought an upside-down pineapple.
They did not. They brought a houseplant.
Yeah.
They brought us a pampas grass.
Yes.
No, they brought us a lovely plant. I'm not too sure what it is. Gemma will be able to tell us because she is just a whiz like that. I did promise at the time that I would try my hardest to keep the plant alive.
I think it's a red anthurium.
Oh my
if
God.
I'm correct. Yes, it's a red anthurium. That's what she brought us. It was.
What the fuck? All right, Seymour.
What?
Seymour's a plant expert.
Who the hell? Oh.
Seymour Krelborn.
All right, okay, yeah. Yeah,
tickets are available for Little Shop if you've not bought them already.
It was a anthurium, and there were 6 red flowers on it.
Was 6 red flowers on it.
It was an anthurium.
Now, I don't know how long the flowers are meant to last. I know that there are plants out there where they only
Look at his face. I wish, if you're watching this, you can see him try. Oh, well, yeah.
I didn't feed the plant.
Well, you did.
Don't feed the plant.
Did we think that you drowned it?
I don't know. I might have overwatered it. It didn't come with any instructions. And I tried my hardest to look after it.
Oh, dear.
However, I don't think it's alive anymore.
We are absolutely rubbish at keeping plants.
Well, we have a gardener.
We have a gardener, and we had actually fake trees outside in pots. And he said, the only thing you have to do is look after your fake trees. And Richard, look at the weeds growing out of the pot.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, we just thought they were like part of it, didn't we? We thought, it's
sprouted.
Right. Do we think that's it? Because I've got a fact for you.
Well, I haven't really apologised. So, Gemma, Mick, I'm really, really sorry. I think I have killed the houseplant.
Think?
It's
what's all this think shit?
What I'm trying to think.
You've murdered it.
It's method acting.
Oh, right. Okay, then.
It's method acting.
Yeah.
I am told weekly not to feed the plant.
So it's come home and not fed the plant. Well,
I haven't fed the plant.
No, so you haven't fed the plant. So there
I've
we
killed
go.
it.
It's Jay's fault. Anyway, I've got a fact here. Do you want to know the fact?
Go on, enlighten me.
Right. What is a strawberry? What category would you put a strawberry in?
I want to say fruit.
Yes, it's a fruit, yes, but what category of fruit?
Well, I think you're going to trick me by saying it's a berry.
And it's not a berry.
It's not a berry. I do know that.
Ah, but did you know banana's a berry?
Well, bananas have got seeds inside them.
So you knew. So there you go. My fact he already knew.
Yeah.
So.
I have heard this somewhere along the lines of my 46 years.
So those of you who didn't know, a strawberry is not a berry.
So what is a strawberry then?
A fruit. It's a fruit.
So you don't even know what it is?
I just
You're giving us this fact.
It wasn't a berry.
But you're coming with the information of what it is.
I'm not going to Google while I'm sat here, but I'm just saying, a strawberry. Did you know a strawberry isn't a berry?
No, but what is it?
A fruit. The devil's fruit.
You're
Vile
a
things.
fruit.
However, a banana
Is a berry.
and a watermelon.
A watermelon's a berry.
Oh, that got you, didn't it? A watermelon is actually officially a berry because it's got seeds.
Right, I'm going to ask you this question, but you're not going to know. But what determines something is
That is a berry. It has got seeds on the inside. So things with a seed on the inside, that got you, didn't it? Because I did know.
Well, what about an apple?
An apple, maybe berry. I've never Googled it or anything.
Well, apples
maybe.
have got seeds inside.
Well, the pips. I don't know. I don't know if an apple's a berry.
They're pips.
I don't know. But if it has got seeds on the inside, like a watermelon.
I am very
I
disappointed.
bet a berry. I bet an apple's a berry.
I'm very disappointed
In what?
in the fact that you haven't come armed with factual
I thought you
information.
did. I didn't
Yeah,
know
because you
you
thought I
would
was
know.
dumb. You thought I was stupid and I wouldn't know. But I
So-
did know.
So what is a strawberry then?
I don't know.
You
It's a fruit.
exactly as I said. So my name's Richard Wilnes,
My name is Neil Wilnes.
and thank you for listening to the Wilnes Way.
We are not berries. We do not have seeds inside or outside.
I
or
like
on
to
my
put
side.
my seed inside.
Oh,
On that
my
note,
God.
good evening, good night, good day, whatever you're doing. Have a
Hide.
blast.
I'm going to hide.
We'll see you next week.
I'm locking the doors. Okay.